Hello Divine Feminine and welcome to your power message for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. We're going to bring in the postcards from Spirit today to bring in a message from your angels, your guides, loved ones around you in heaven, or even from your higher self. So what do you need to know? And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am available right now. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Now, they are giving me a block in the throat today. And I do feel that this block is connected with releasing things that need to go, and also being able to communicate very clearly with yourself and your twin. And you're being reminded that if there's no communication right now, if communication is blocked in some way, you always have the power and the ability to connect with them in a higher way. By calling on them, in a 5D way, by writing them a letter that you can then burn or put away somewhere for safekeeping. Not actually sending it to them, but healing through it the power of the love. So what do the angels and your spirit guides want to say to you today? What do they want to say? Jump straight out. Wow. And I've got a card sticking out of the deck. Okay, so I'm going to take that one and this one. This is the most important one. This flew out. So the message is, dear you. So this is a message for you, okay? Dear you. Human beings, and remember we are human, but we are spiritual. So we are spiritual beings having a human experience. We're in a human body, living a human life. So because we are human, we have an ego. So you're being reminded of that. It's our job daily to overcome the ego that tries to edge all the goodness out by rising above that and seeing things in a higher way. So human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep. Not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual, immortal being, taking on a temporary human form. So this is really about awakening, reminding you that a lot of people you associate with and deal with in your day-to-day life are still plugged into the matrix. That means they're not aware of what you know. They don't see things the way that you see them. And it's part of your mission as a light worker and a twin flame and a divine feminine to help others see. And you don't do that by trying to make them understand, by telling them all about it, or, because they may not be ready to understand or accept what you're saying. But you show them by your actions, the way you operate in love, not fear. The way you respond with love, not fear. The way you keep you calm in a very triggering situation. The way you forgive and heal and find peace. And you're being reminded that it's not your fault, okay? Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. So you're being reminded whatever you've done in the past, whatever you've been through, it's not your fault. You are growing and evolving. So forgive yourself. We all have a past. We're not the same person we are now, in the future. And we're not the person we were then now. So we have to remember that we're always growing, always learning, always evolving. So forgive yourself from the past. Forgive yourself for the things you did when you weren't awake, or the things you did when you reacted in fear instead of responding in love. The ego will put you into a cycle of pain if you go over the past. If only I'd done this, if only I'd said that, if only this had happened, maybe we'd be in union now, or maybe I'd be earning that money now, or living in that house now, or I've achieved that now. And the masculines go through this too, they keep themselves stuck in a cycle where they go over the past and they wish things were different and they feel frustrated about their lives. But that also gives them the power to change. Acceptance is power. You can't change the past, but you can accept it and heal from it. So forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. As you develop your identity, an ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this as going on, but you sure can feel it. So this says as you grow on your journey, your ego will come out and then you'll see yourself the way that Eve did. Remember when I did that reading and I spoke about Adam and Eve, the ultimate, beginning of everything karmic in a way. The way that Eve and Adam were in the garden and they were all innocent and loving life and everything was wonderful and they were vulnerable, they were naked and being their true selves. And then obviously the apple got involved and the snake and everything else, and then the ego come in. So really Eve, when she ate that apple, when she bit that apple, activated the ego. And the ego tries to edge all the fun and goodness and love out of our lives. So we have to realize when we go into that energy, we are seeing things through the small self, the lower self, and we forget we have a connection to our soul, to God, the creator, to angels. We forget that we can ask for help. So we are recognizing now what's going on because you feel it. So the angels are here to remind you today to look through your soul's eyes and see the magic everywhere. There's magic everywhere in everything. There's infinite potential in you. And infinite potential lies in the world, in spirit, in the universe, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you came here to complete. You came here to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. You came here to wake up the world and remember who you are. So the angels are saying to you today, wake up on this day and remember that all the help you need is here. It's orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind is in alignment with divine intelligence, and that's unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and all of heaven is behind you, backing you. And that card flew out of the deck. And I know you won't be able to read this because obviously the way the camera is, but the angels are saying to you, we are with you, supporting you and loving you. We've got your back. And I want to bring in Meet the Angels today. This is my deck here as well. And I feel Archangel Jophiel around everyone, helping you to see with the eyes of love. And what do the angels want us to know today as Divine Feminines? Look at this. Lord Ganesh around you, helping you to remove obstacles out of the way. So whenever obstacles are in the way right now, they are there, remember, for a reason. They are an opportunity to grow and learn. The delays are there necessary for growth and divine timing. But Lord Ganesh is moving them out of the way. And while you are experiencing any obstacles in your life, Mother Mary is bringing in comfort and love, reminding you that you are not alone and you are safe, that you are a spiritual being who's come here to grow in this human body and overcome your ego, to help others to overcome their ego. So there are times in your life when you get lost, but you may refuse to see your part in things. This is the next message. It says, when you get lost, it's because you're refusing to see your part. Now that makes sense because we feel lost sometimes because we feel ready and we blame things on our twin. They need to do this. They should do that. It's up to them. But we have to take responsibility for our own life and our part of the journey, to let go and be at ease and feel peace, to let go of what was and focus on what is. It happens to everyone. Something feels familiar, but sort of off. So again, you get all these feelings because you're thinking, what's going on? If you feel confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. So in other words, you throw the guidebook away. You think, okay, I can't keep doing things the way I've always done them if I expect different results. I don't want to listen to other people and what they are telling me to do. I want to listen to myself. What you read now, what you need right now, and the same what you read right now may also give you the answers, because you may be reading things, you may be connecting with YouTube videos. Whatever you're doing is giving you what you need. So instead of worrying and going into fear, take a deep breath and open up to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the patterns that show up in your life. So again, this really is what we do when we wake up. We realize that everything that's happened to us, we've created in some way through our mind. The law of attraction is always working whether we believe in it or not. So everything you've got in your life right now, you've attracted it some way through your thoughts, feelings and experiences. And you can change what comes next by being positive now, by thinking great thoughts now, by knowing that you have the power now to change what happens next, because your perception creates your reality. So the angels are saying this is the right time to begin again, to wake up, start again, and start seeing things in a new way. You will always get another chance with your twin. You have unlimited chances to start again. And the angels are saying to you, we love you so much, we really do. But you must be gentle with yourself. When you come out of a denial or when you wake up to your truth, it's like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust, carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits you. You will love so much. So Mother Mary is coming through saying to you, be kind and gentle with yourself. And remember, you've experienced this already. Your twin is now going through this where they are waking up to the truth and the light may be blinding to them. Your light may be blinding to them. They have to allow their eyes and their body and their soul and their mind to adjust. And you have to give them time to do that. So you pick yourself up and carry on. You start this day in new energy, saying every day is a chance for me to begin again. Every chance I can see this journey in a new way. I have a new day here. I can choose peace. So the energy in the book today, let's have a look. It says, ask for help. Wow. So on this day, ask for help and realize you are never alone, especially in times of great need. If you feel lonely or sad, we angels stand even closer to you, for we're always nearby and ready to assist you whenever you ask. Occasionally, you forget about our presence and attempt to endure life on your own. Today, remember to ask for spiritual help in all situations, beginning from the moment you get out of bed. Request guidance as you dress, as you drive, as you walk and exercise, and in every encounter with other people. Ask others to lend a hand as well. Your family members, friends, co-workers, and even strangers feel needed and appreciated when you allow them to assist you. And your inner self is nurtured when you let people aid you in carrying that load. The loving energy that's emitted from each team of helpers and the people that bless you bathes the entire planet in peace. So what this is saying is, other people can help you too. And other people will feel satisfaction from allowing themselves to help. It's as important to receive as it is to give. So make it a point to ask for assistance today and permit yourself to accept it with appreciation and joy. So today, you guys have been asking me in the comments section for homework. What homework do the angels have for me today? The angels want you to write down 5 things today that you would like help or assistance with. And that may be that you just want to feel better. Or you may need assistance or help with a job or a project you're doing. Or maybe healing an addiction or something within your own self. Or it may be that you need help with feeling at peace with the journey and being in the flow and allowing your twin to contact you. Or you may need the angels to help your twin to contact you, or for the universe to create a way. So write down 5 things you want the universe to help you with, and the universe will assist you. And trust that when you ask, it is given. But the big message coming through today is to know that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And you're awake now to help the world. And to forgive yourself for the past, to forgive your twin for the past, and to get ready for a brand new beginning. Because the world is yours to co-create. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.